Hi, I'm Danny Griffin, the founder of the Griffin Realty Group, with this week's special market report for Boston and Cape Cod regarding the effects of COVID-19. Now, of course, our first concern is that you keep yourself and all of your loved ones safe, and you can do that in Massachusetts by visiting Mass.gov, that's MASS.gov, so that you can stay up to date with all the true statistics and the right things to do to protect yourself. If you have loved ones across the country, you can stay in touch with all of the best practices and the true statistics there at CDC.gov. That's CDC.gov. Now, of course, our second responsibility is to make sure we keep you updated on what's really happening in the marketplaces that we cover. According to the MLSPIN, the residential marketplace for Boston properties, here's what happened over the last several weeks. From March 29th through April the 4th, 26 new listings came on the market. 9 listings went under contract, and 30 listings sold. The following week, April the 5th through April 11th, 30 new listings, representing a 15% week-over-week increase. 14 listings went under contract, a whopping 56% increase week-over-week, and 19 listings sold, a 37% decrease week-over-week. According to the Cape Cod and Islands MLS, the residential marketplace for Cape Cod properties, here's what happened from March the 29th through April the 4th. 54 new listings came on the market, 50 listings went under contract, and 88 listings sold. The following week, April the 5th through April the 11th, 49 new listings came on the market, a 9% decrease week over week. 35 pending listings or under contracts occurred, and that was a 30% decrease week over week. And 41 listings sold, a 53% decrease week over week. Now, clearly you can see there is a tendency in the Boston market to be strong in spite of the COVID effect. Now, we expect that volatility to go up and down over the next several weeks, but Boston remains a strong market for those that still want to sell their property because there are opportunistic buyers that have to move. On the Cape, driven largely by the second home buyer, we can certainly see a slowdown in the market, which you would see this time of year anyway for the seasonal adjustment, and now it's being exacerbated a bit by the COVID effect. However, we expect, as we can see new listings coming on, that the market should pick itself up depending on the length of the COVID effect. Now, if you are a buyer seeking to buy, there is definitely a lot of opportunity in both markets. It's important that you get your ducks in order when it comes to your financing. We suggest highly that you get with a mortgage broker to figure out the math at the new low interest rates and where you're comfortable spending, giving the adjustment in the economics scenario. But there will be plenty of have-to-sell sellers. And we would say to all the have-to-sell sellers, do your best to properly prepare your house for sale so that you can raise the value, especially through reconditioning the property, staging the property, and putting it in its best light when it comes to digital marketing. Now, of course, we'll repeat, our number one concern is that you follow best practices to take care of yourself during this pandemic. So again, please visit Mass.gov for not only the true and accurate statistics, but also best practices. And again, if you have loved ones across the country, please remember to visit CDC.gov. We'll be back with another special market report as the pandemic continues over the next several weeks.